Hi everyone, it's Gail, and I have had another little inspiration, a little squirrel moment, if you will. So I promise we will get back to our Nature Notes Spring Journal right away, but we're going to make some ephemera today. This may be for that journal, so that's all good. But let's do hi and hugs first, and then we'll get started. So, hi and hugs to Leslie, Michelle, Lynn, and Debbie V. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. I so appreciate all of you that comment and chat with me every day. It's wonderful. So, yep, you make my day, you people do. Okay, this is really fun. So the inspiration came from Instagram, and I'm sorry I don't know the person's their channel or whatever you call it on Instagram. So, but we're gonna make out of a 12 by 12 piece of paper 2 pieces for journals. Each 12 by 12 will have the 2 pieces. We'll need additional paper for pockets and stuff, but we can worry about that when we get to the decorating stage. So what we have, let's just show you. So this folds up, folds down, flips over. This one folds down, flips over in the middle, and has the flap to close. So within these, we can put pockets, we can put like a little belly band, whatever we want to decorate. So I'm excited to decorate these. This will be fun. This is the only piece left, which of course we can use for pockets and such. So that's that group. Then I kind of experimented with different measurements. So maybe we'll do one of each, and I'm going to go through how to make these several times. So I'm sure you'll be able to follow. So this is the piece that was cut out. And this one I just cut a little different to make a longer one, like so. Well, then this one then came out with a shorter bottom, but still plenty of room for pockets and such. So I really like this one too, and I think this might be my preference. But let me show you the how I originally did it. Let's see. That's for that. Okay, let's do an original one out of this Tim Holtz piece of paper here. Okay, so there's much scoring that happens with this one. Okay, I want this to be my outside, so I'm going to flip my paper over, and this is going to be the top and the bottom. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to score at 4, and then we're going to score at 8. Then we're going to turn this one turn, and we are going to score at 3 7/8 here, 3 7/8, and 8. Okay, so we'll do some more of these, so you'll know. But the piece will be 4 inches wide. So 4 and 8, one turn, and then 3 7/8 and 8. And the reason this is 3 7/8 is just so it will fit nicely when we fold. Okay, now I don't know how well you can see the folds. I'm going to go ahead and give this a fold. Actually, I should have had it the other way. Sorry. Anyway, doesn't matter. Either way, as long as you just score it at 4 and 4. It'll be fine. It'll go this way too. Okay. All right, so there's our long way, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors, and the first thing we're going to do is on our top, we're going to cut out this top square here. And I'm just going to go on as close on the lines, the score lines, as I can. Hopefully you can kind of see, I don't know, with this paper, if you can, but... And don't worry about it being perfect, because you can always trim up later. And I have a hard time going around the corner here, so there's that. Okay. So this is our extra piece for pockets and such. Okay. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to cut the bottom left score line like so, and then we're going to cut this way, and then we're going to go up this side. Okay, so then we have our two pieces of paper, right? This is what we had. And now we're going to fold. So I hope that's clear and makes sense. We'll do it several more times, so I think you'll get it really well. So, okay, so this is going to fold over, right? And then this is going to flap up, this is going to flap down. So what I'm going to do before I fold it is I'm going to take a hair off of the edge here. And same on this side. And it's just so that it doesn't bind up when you fold it. Just cut a hair off of there just to make it fold a bit easier. Okay, so then this one's going to fold up this way. This one folds up this way. And this one folds down. Give it a good burnish with your, this thing. Okay, so that one's done. So pretty easy once you get the kind of figure out the folds. Okay, once again, because this is going to fold in, I'm going to go ahead and just trim off a little bit right there, just to make sure that we're good to fold. Looks like I need to trim this slightly. I didn't get quite on the fold line. There we go. So like I say, you can trim it up afterwards. Okay, so there's the bottom fold then, and we're going to go up, and then we're going to flap this down, and finish that bone folder. There it is. Okay, so there's that one. Now, as you can see, I hope, maybe if I stand up here, as you can see, because we cut this first, or scored this at 3 7/8, we have a nice little room there for our flap to close. Okay, so that's the original that I did. But let's do the measurements on one that will be a little bit longer. Let's see. We need to cut off the branding strip here first. That's a necessity. Oh, I should have said too, because you'll ask, I know. This paper is Blue Fern Studios Happy Accident, it's called. I'm not sure if it's still available. And the other two are Tim Holtz. This piece is Basic Gray, and it is called Plumeria Graceful Vine. Okay. So let's get the scoreboard out, and I'll give you the dimensions for the longer one. Okay, so that's the way I want it to go. And so once again, we're going to go 4 and 8 because that's going to be our, you know, our width of the pieces, 4 and 8. I'm going to slide it to the right here. Okay. So what I did was, I think I did I do 3 and 8 or 3 and 8.5? Let me just double check here. Yeah, okay. So, and this one, yeah, 3 and 8, okay. So 4 and 4 for our width, turn it, and then we're going to go 3 this time. And we're going to go 8.5, 3 and 8.5. So you still have your 9 squares. The middle square is just a bit longer. And so once again, I'm going to take my top little crease, and we're going to cut it out and set it aside. It's really hard to see the lines on this one. This could be, I can feel them, I just can't really see them. Okay, we'll do the best we can here. Okay, and then we're going to go along this line, especially if we can tell where it's at. We kind of can. Okay, so there's our top square out. Can be made into pockets, right? Okay, and then once again, we're going to cut up here, and you have to kind of be careful if you've done a one that was 3 7/8 inches, because 3 is a little bit shorter, so you don't want to cut in too far. Okay, and then along this, just like we did with the other one. And then we're going to cut the middle square down this side. I'll put this back together again so you can see. So same deal, right? We're just leaving a little flap there and here. If you wanted to, you could cut it the opposite and have the big flap on this piece and the smaller flap on this piece, but I'm just going to do it the same way so my brain doesn't get confused. Okay, so once again, I'm going to just clip this nicely so that it'll fold in there without any problem. And so then that goes over there. What did I do? Did I put it away? Silly girl. Okay, pull that over. Let's get this out of the way. And then it's going to go up. And then your little flap is going to go down. Ooh, that turned out really neat. I like how that distressed is right there. Like so. Okay, and then this one, once again, we're going to just clip the edges. It's the edges of the flap that's going to fold in is basically what you're just trimming down just a little bit. And here. It's been a long time since we did a making ephemera. I want to do more of that for several reasons. Because because y'all seem to like the making ephemera videos, but also I'm kind of getting low on ephemera. So there we go there. And then we'll just fold down the flap. And then it's just a little bit longer, as you can see, because we measure differently. This one's square, 4 and, basically 3 7/8 by then 8. And then this one it has a 5-inch length to it. So I like them both. I think they'll both be good. I did want to try one more thing, if you'll bear with me. I have this paper. This is from the Muse. Oops, that's the way it goes. This is from Ciao Bella, the Muse, which I'm making a TN with. And these will go perfectly. They're 4 inches. So these will go perfectly in a 9x6, like so. You can put it on your page as a belly band. Stick something in that goes through. You could put it on your page as a top loading pocket. You can move it over a little, put it as a side loading pocket. Lots of options. And then, you have all this flippage, this fun flippage. And we'll get one decorated so you can kind of see that. Okay, but for my TN, 4 inches is going to be too much. So I thought I would try and see how it goes to do 3-inch width one for TNs. I mean, obviously they'd work on a regular page too, but let's just try it. So we're going to go 3. We're going to go 6. And we're going to go 9. So this should make 4 of our pieces, I'm thinking. Okay, and I think I want to go long on this, so I'm going to go once again at 3, and then 8.5. Okay, so on this one, I think the first thing I'm going to do is cut down the center line so that I'm still working with 2 pieces, with 2 pieces. So let's just cut this down the center line. Okay. This one we'll set aside for now. And then this one, I am going to cut. So, did I do that right? Am I thinking correctly? No, I'm not, because I need 3 sections. I needed 3 sections. Okay, well, I can still make, I'll be okay. Let's do this. Let's cut this one here. Mistake, and yet it's still gonna work, I think. I'm not gonna get as many out of a piece of paper as I wanted, but that's okay. I'm looking for my lines, of course. Okay, so I'm just going to get one here. But that's okay. Yeah, because you need the 3 to be able to to make two. Okay, but that's okay. We'll just be happy with this. Now what I like about this is it's already got lines for journaling, which is awesome. Okay, that looks good. See how this does. Well, isn't that nice? Let's see. I might flip it around because this has writing on it, and then this can be the flap. We'll have the shorter one be the flap. Okay, I'm liking that. That's awesome. And we have a couple for to use for our different pockets and stuff. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna do basically the same thing on this one. Do I want to cut off that, or do I want to cut off that? I think I'm going to cut. Oh, I just had a thought. Could I cut out the middle and have to, nope, I don't want a flap. I don't want a flap this way on my closing flap. So we'll just, let's see if that, either way, okay. Just an example, I guess, of just playing with things and seeing how you can do it differently. I am really pleased. I wanted one of these in my Muse journal. So I'm gonna have that over there, which now that's not a great writing space, so that's all right. Let's see how we do. We're gonna have to do it this way again because then our writing's going the right way on the outside. Yeah, that's just fine. Okay, so then we have another one. Okay, cool. Well, I want to kind of do another one of those because I'd like to show you that the right way, since that was kind of I had to go with it. Now I've got all these pieces, but hang on, let me grab a paper if I can find one quickly. Let's see. Okay. We'll just do one of these. The stamps and clocks and stuff might be in the wrong direction, but that's okay too. Okay. Mass make is right. I'm making more than I wanted to even. Okay, so let's do this. Get the strip off. Okay. Okay, so now these will be skinnier ones. Okay, so let's do 3, 6, and 9 again. Okay, and then turn it and do 3. What did I do? 3, yeah, 3 and 8.5. 3 and 8.5. Okay. So what we need to cut off is just the one end. And we'll still be able to use that though, is the thing. So yeah, so then that leaves 3 sections, right? Okay, so this one can just be a little flip. Look at that. How cute is that? So yeah, that one can just be a little flip without the extra fold out, if you will. Okay, so now we're going to take this and we're going to cut out the top again. Oh gosh, I have to get it just right to be able to see the score line. Okay. Man, we're going to have lots to decorate. I have a feeling it's going to go. There's a lot of these are going to go in the to-do box. We'll get one decorated at least. Okay. Then we can do it as we did the others with going up this way. If I can find my fold. And then we're going to go this way. And up. Yes. Jeez. Myself all befuddled here. It's not hard once you have the cuts down. There you go. So let's cut this down just a tiny bit. In. And fold it in. Fold this up. My stamps are going to be upside down, but that's okay. We'll decorate the outside anyway. Okay, so there's that one. And I think that we'll try it in the TN and see how we do. So there we go there. And this one, oh, gotta trim it. I don't know if you could see that, but I couldn't see how it won't fold well. That's why you trim just a skosh off the edges. So you don't have that buckling. We don't want any buckling. We don't want those dingin' buckling. Okay. Well, guys, we finished the 3 Godfathers. I told you Mike got the Blu-rays. So we finished them last night. So we get to go on to something else. There we go. Oops. Okay. So look at that. We have 3 of those. This one without anything that folds out. Yeah. Then we have this for pockets. Okay. I wanted to show you. So these Muse ones, these are the 3-inch ones. Ooh, here's my book. So now, if I find a blank page, now I can put that in the TN and it fits just nicely. But it'll be fine. You could put it on here like this and have it be a tuck. Just glue your 2 sides. That would work. So yeah, so the 3-inch ones will work just fine in the TN. Alrighty then. So do we want to decorate the Muse? Let's do that. And then we might decorate the one for the spring journal on camera. Let's see, which one do I want? I really like this one. This one has writing space. I don't know. Maybe we'll do them both. No, nobody says we can't. We could put one in the front of the signature, one in the back of the signature. One we could have as a side pocket, one we could have as a top or a belly band. So, okay, I want to do, how are we doing time-wise? Good. We have time to decorate. Okay, I'm going to just round the corners of the flap. I feel like that just, you can kind of tell it's the flap a little bit more when you do that. Okay, let's aged mahogany it. I don't have to do the back because it'll be glued down, but we are going to want to do the insides too. Okay. Ooh, this will be pretty. You'll be able to really see it on that. love a little inked outline. I don't know, for me it just finishes off the piece. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Well, we know that. There's no speculating on that. That has been determined a long time ago. All right, so I'm thinking I'd also like to do the folds. Okay, so let's do the fold. See how fun that looks? Much more fun than just plain. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. Okay. So I think what I might do here is do a little bit of a pad of paper. What do I have down here? It's just so that's 3 inches. So let's do this like 2.5 maybe. Okay. So 2.5. 2.5. Yep. All these years later, The Godfather still doesn't end well. Oh. Just don't have a life of crime. That's the takeaway from The Godfather. Okay, and then I might do one more. I have a little strip for stamping. Oh, you guys, over the weekend, look at my strip basket for stamping. Look. And I did all of these. Awesome, right? I was pretty excited. A whole bunch of new things to work with. So let's start filling it up again. Okay. Let's see here. So how long? I think I might do that for the top one, or the one that's going to show, but I think I might cut these off so they just fit in there. I was like, what did I do with my ruler? My watch is telling me to stand. It's like, I know, but you know, I'm in the middle of a video, dude. Don't be yelling at me. Maybe it'd be easier to see if I turned it over, right? Figured that out on the last one. Okay, so I'm just going to make a little notepad here. So then I'm going to want... I'll use this one. Yeah, I'm going to have that to kind of... I think I'll just cut this off right here. That could be the pocket down there. Can you see that? I did back out for this whole process, so hopefully you're seeing okay. All right, let's just, I'm going to score this kind of in the middle-ish. Okay. Then we're going to need to cut it off at 2.5. Okay. Alrighty then. I have these everywhere on my desk over here. They're just kind of all over. Oh, isn't that pretty? Let's give it a little of this. Okay, I'm just going to staple this with my Tim Holtz tiny attacher, just right at the top. 3 little staples, great. Now I'm going to just glue it in. Yes. Okay. So now, since we watched the whole all 3 Godfathers, I figure Mike owes me several touchy-feely movies. Don't you think? It's like, oh my goodness. Okay, so now let's do this little pocket. I think I want a little bit of a divot in it so that that's just helpful. Ah. Okay. Yep, this was another one that I was just totally inspired by, and I thought, oh, I need to do it before I forget. I want to, I'm going to put a set of 2 of these in my idea journal, you know, so that I can see how they fit together. And then I'll probably do my little sticky note of instructions as well. Okay, so now we have a little spot for something fun in there. Okay. Do we want anything there? Sorry guys, I'm just grabbing my papers. I mean, we could decorate it with like that, which would be pretty over there. Or you could leave it for writing. I think I'd rather decorate it actually. Let's just go ahead and cut this out. Oh, but we got to decorate the other side too. What's on the other side of this? Oh, writing space. So let's decorate this. Okay, that makes up my mind. And that fits perfectly there, which is real nice. So I hope you'll give this a try. I really like it just as another piece to go in our journals. Always great to have lots of different fun pieces. I'm not worried about getting super close here because I am going to give it a little aged mahogany on the edge. So if I have some white space. I'm not going to sweat it. We'll be able to see if I can keep track of this little watch that's on the on here once I cut that out. Maybe I'll leave this big piece of paper attached so it doesn't get lost. These Tim Holtz scissors are not my normal, they're not my normal fussy cutting scissors, so I struggle a little bit. Okay, I do think I'm going to use my teeny weeny cuticle scissors to cut that out. Okay. These are curved scissors, which makes it really nice for things like that handle that are curved. It's helpful. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we'll have to kind of decide what to do on the outside too. I was actually thinking this is a good spot for a belly band too, but can't get too crazy with the pockets and decorating and stuff because then you can't close the thing, you know. So, all right. I think because this is cardstock, I'm going to go ahead and, oh, it's so pretty on the back too. It's just, that's why it's nice when people offer like 2 pages of each design, because then you have a page that you can use the front and then you have a page where you can use the back. But the paper pack from Ciao Bella did not offer that. Ciao Bella the Muse. I'm going to say it several times because I got like 20 questions on my last one. What's the paper pack? Oh, what's the paper pack? Oh my goodness. I should have just typed in see below, see below. That's what I should have done. That would have been funny. I don't know if anyone would have thought it was funny but me, but okay. All right, well, I like that. Okay, so what do we want to do on the flap? Because it's going to go up and down, which this one is too, but it's going to be tucked in with this. I think I'm going to do the belly band up here. I'm having a hankering for a little belly band. So how big do I want it? 1 inch? Maybe like 1.25 inches or so. Inch and a quarter. Okay, so pretty. Yes, I'm gonna just cut that off a tiny bit. It's just a little too tall. Yep, okay. Okay, let's just glue that down. kind of looking over at the fussy cuts to see if there's anything I could kind of put on the middle of this or something, but okay, there's that. And let's just see here. I don't know if there's anything. This bottle of ink might go there. Well, let's cut it out quick and see if we like it. If we don't, we won't put it on there. Just checking my time. I don't think it does anything to enhance it, so we'll just not. I would like some writing paper in there. Do I just want to do, oh my gosh, look at that. Wondering if I want to put all of these in there. I think I do. We'll see how we go. Just have this little guy slide in there, hopefully. Yep. Okay. Then that. Let's make that a little tag. Then I'm going to put that ink bottle in there. I think just as a decoration, because I may lose track of it if I don't. Okay, that fits in there nicely. Ink bottle. Yikes. Okay, cool. So now we just have the outside. So that's gonna flip up. Nope, that's gonna flip over. This is going to flip up, and this is going to flip down. And I'm feeling like we need something here to tuck. Now, we could punch a circle and, you know, plop it on there, or, you know, make like a tie thing. I don't want to do a tie. I think I want to see, like this tea tin would be kind of neat, I think. And I'm mostly thinking I might as well use these things that I am given here in this paper pack. There's some little tiny tags I just saw that might I might put one more in that pocket on the inside. See, I'm thinking that could go right there. And we'll, you know, glue it down to there. Like, look at that little card. Straight. Let's try and get it straight. See, you can write on the back of that too. Okay. Just want to stick that in here with this. Yep, that makes me happy. I like to have 3 things. That's cute. Okay. Now this, we're just going to glue down. As our flap holder, if you will. I'm going to clip that. Let that dry. So there we go. That's, doesn't fit. Okay. I've quite gotten myself in quite the mess here. Yeah, so I hope you give these a try. I hope you enjoyed this one. I still have this one to do, but I still have plenty to do it with, so that's fun. Yeah, that's going to be great. Kind of wondering if we want a little bling right there. Yes, we do. Let's see. Just looking for a smaller one. This little pack came from Journey of Crafting. It's an awesome little pack of little flat back things. Turn over you. I wonder if my husband's trying to call the contractor again. I swear we're never going to get our stuff done. This guy was so nice, and I was so sure he was going to get back to us, and he hasn't. It's just like, oh my goodness. Okay, yes, I do think that is nice. So Mike's been calling him week after week. He doesn't return the calls. And we told him that that happened with the last guy. He was like, oh, no, I'll get back to you. I'm just like, oh, my gosh. I understand that they're insanely busy, but I mean, it takes 2 minutes to make a call and say, or tell us you're too busy to do the job. One or the other. Just get back to us. So my husband can, I mean, so that we can move on. to somebody else. Not that there is anybody else, but so annoying. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, I think we've just done all we can do, but boy, do we have a stack of these. So, I'm either thinking these are these for the spring journal. We'll see which ones go best. And then we've got 3 stamp ones. And then we've got our longer Timmy ones and our shorter Timmy ones. So lots to play with. So I think all these are going to go in the to-do box, and then we'll do the spring ones. Finish this other Muse one next time we work on the Muse. So there we go. I feel like that was a pretty successful mask making session. And now I can get this off my brain because I've just been thinking about it and thinking about it. So once again, so let me hold up the front to you. There's the front. Oh, my husband got an oil change. My phone says that's who he was talking to. So of course it's not the contractor. So there's our piece. I love it. I love it. It's going to be really fun to have that in the journal. Are we? Yep, we're just about right. So there we go. That tucks in there. And there you have it. So thanks everybody for crafting with me today. I hope you have a grateful day, and we'll just see you in the next video. Bye.